Hi, I'm Brian Russell, and this is Walking and Talking Spirituality. I'm thinking about resurrection today. It's fitting for the season, and in this context that we find ourselves in 2020, I'm wondering if maybe we can hear the message of resurrection for the first time all over again. We're in lockdown. The world's economy is kind of skidding to a standstill. Pastor friends have had to scramble over the last month to suddenly become IT experts and upload things. My extroverted friends are having a hard time being away from people. Unemployment. People's dreams have been put on hold. Vacations, honeymoons, marriages. It's even difficult to have a funeral these days, let alone enjoying something as simple as taking your family out for a nice dinner at a restaurant. I'm thinking about Luke 24, and I'm remembering the disciples. They were kind of bunkered in. They were scared. They'd heard the stories that maybe Jesus was actually alive. And if you remember at the end of Luke 24, there's just this really intriguing observation and statement that Luke makes. They're sitting there, and all of a sudden Jesus appears among them. And then one of my favorite verses in the whole Bible, I've always liked this, said, they believed not out of joy. They believed not because of joy. In other words, it was like Jesus is standing in front of them, but they couldn't believe it because it was too good to be true. And I'm wondering, as I'm just kind of walking around today, have we lost that real power of resurrection, that in the midst of the stifling darkness and the apparent crushing of dreams and futures and possibilities, that there's the final word, that Jesus dies on a cross, goes into the grave for 3 days, and people know that dead people don't rise. It's over. But there he was alive. And I think sometimes we know that that's the gospel, that Jesus is alive, that there's possibilities. But I want us to really think about it now, because when you go outside and drive around. I'm in Orlando, and just astonishing. When I head out to get food, I was out heading for Costco yesterday, and just looking at all the strip malls with absolutely no business. All these businesses closed. It's like a ghost town. What's going to happen, though, when everything opens back up? Because that's what resurrection's really about, right? It's about a completely radical new possibility and a new life. And some of us are thinking we just want it to go back the way that it was. But you know, those first disciples, when they got the good news about Jesus, that he was really alive, it wasn't business as usual. It didn't stay some small movement, some secret that they kept to themselves. It was game on. And I want us to be thinking, or at least as I'm thinking walking around today, if I really get the message of resurrection, when everything opens back up again, it's a whole new world. The future's absolutely secure because Jesus conquered the grave. And so what I'm thinking about, as we head into Pentecost, the church is celebrating this 50 days till Pentecost. And it's interesting, Pentecost Sunday, I believe, is on May 31st this year. That's a great day. And it's possible that maybe the world's going to be opened back up on May 31st or June 1st. What would it look like if we really embodied the message of resurrection, waited for the Spirit, allowed all the past to die in our lives, because there's something new that's ready to emerge? I don't know, that excites me. I don't know what that's going to look like, but I'll tell you what, I want to be ready for that. So I'm asking myself, what am I learning right now? What resources have I found? And how can I be good news, not just during this lockdown, but what is it going to look like for me to be good news when new life breaks forth again? What do you think? What's it going to look like for you when it breaks open? Again, I'm Brian Russell. Thanks for taking a walk with me. I'd love to hear your thoughts.